Hey, this is Dr. Quentin Moss. Are you scrolling when you should be sleeping? Seriously. As a matter of fact, I can still see you with your hair bonnet on. In all seriousness, most people struggle with trying to get to sleep, and I'm just going to talk about a few things that we can do to get better sleep. So, for number one, let's put our phones and TVs down. No blue light activity at least for 1 hour before going to sleep. And for many of us, that will be difficult to do because we're hooked on social media and watching our favorite shows when we have our me time. But seriously, 1 hour before going to sleep, we should put those things away. Number two, hey, we need to lower the temperature in the room. In order for our bodies to get conditioned for sleep, we have to have the room somewhere between 66 and 68 degrees. I know that sounds counterintuitive, particularly when the weather is cold, but again, we need a cool room to sleep. Next, the room needs to be dark. We can't have the TV playing in the background. We can't have the light going on, while we're trying to sleep. Now, some people, because of their experiences, have difficulty with the light issues, and we can address that in another post. But for most of us, hey, we need lights out. We need darkness in the room. Next, no caffeine after 3 o'clock. No caffeine, that means none of these sodas, energy drinks, coffees. And yes, tea does have a lot of caffeine in it. So no caffeine after 3 o'clock. Caffeine, once you drink it, can actually stay in your body for 68 hours. So while you're trying to sleep, that caffeine is still floating around, keeping you alert. So no caffeine after 3. Next, there are some supplements that you may want to try to take. This is not medical advice, but magnesium glycinate, 200 to 300 milligrams at night, can be helpful in trying to promote sleep. Magnesium has a way of strengthening your muscles, regulating your blood sugar, reducing anxiety, treating depression, but also helping with sleep. So again, magnesium, 200 to 300 milligrams at night. Before you go to bed at night, taking a nice warm Epsom salt bath can be very relaxing. The best thing about Epsom salt is that it is actually magnesium, and we absorb some of that, which may also help promote sleep. So again, having an Epsom salt bath before we go to sleep is something that can be relaxing and also help promote sleep. Next, no alcohol. There's an old myth that if I drink enough alcohol, I'll knock myself out to go to sleep. But actually, yeah, you may knock yourself out to go to sleep for a couple of hours, but for some people, that alcohol kind of revs them up in the middle of the night. So again, no alcohol if we're trying to get ourselves to sleep. If you continue to have sleep problems, even with making some of these changes, then you need to see your medical provider. There may be other issues at play that need to be investigated, other conditions that need to be treated. So make sure if none of these things work that you see your medical provider. Again, this is Dr. Quentin Moss. I enjoyed our time. I'm hoping that if it's nighttime when you're reading this post, that you're going to now put your phone down and try to go to sleep. You guys have a blessed evening.